what is the, I guess, genesis of the brotherly shove play? Like, when did you first come up with this? Where did you draw some X's and O's from to come up with this formation and keep doing it, Coach?
That's a great question,
Thank
Rich.
you.
When Frank Reich and I got back, Frank Reich and I coached together in San Diego. I stayed in San Diego. He came to be the offensive coordinator at Philadelphia. They had tremendous success with the quarterback sneak with Carson Wentz and, a lot of the same characters up front with Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson with quarterback sneak. So we get to Indianapolis, and obviously you talk about the things that you've done well at different places since you've been together. And, we said that quarterback sneaks had to be part of it. Now, we had a big bruising quarterback in Jacoby Brissett. If you replay some of his quarterback sneaks, they're some of the best quarterback sneaks you've seen. Now, Jalen, I would argue, is better than anybody at that. But and so it really was ironic. It started in Philly. They continued to do really well on it. Frank brought it to Indy, and then we just, we're back here in Philadelphia. And so what's happened with it is there's been different variations. Like there's been a lot of different variations of things that happen off of it, whether that's an extra pusher, whether that's the complements of plays that you run off of it. And so that's what's been fun about it. Like, and shoot, I feel like, Rich, we're giving you guys in the media a lot to talk about with this play, right? Like, and so because it's a popular topic, and so, we just have taken a lot, and make no mistake about it. Why are we good at it? Why can we do the compliments off of it? Why is it getting the attention that it gets? Well, because of Jason Kelsey, Landon Dickerson, right? Cam Jurgens, Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson, right? Jalen Hurts, right? That's why we're good at it. And that's why we're better at it than anybody else in the NFL. And so, these guys have a will to go out and do it and make the plays to do it. And they're making plays. I know it's ugly and I know it looks messy, but there's a major art to how these guys are going out and fundamentally doing their job. Because you see it around the NFL. Not everybody can do it the way we do, and you don't see people try. I mean, why do we try? Well, because we have the confidence in it to do it because of those guys up front and Jalen Hurts.
Well, it's a huge advantage. I mean, again, just to be straight up, and then, then I'll let you go on your day, is that when I first thought, I'm like, this is ugly. It's a rugby play. It's tough to officiate. And I didn't like it. But then I'll be honest, I've completely come around on it because
we got you.
You did.
Yes.
You did. Maybe I should wear a T-shirt, or I'll give you one.
I got about 70 of those T-shirts, Rich. Oh my goodness, they come from every direction.
I might be a large, extra large, depending on the snugness.
You know what? I'm gonna send you one.
I appreciate it because I've asked so many of your colleagues as to why does it work. And I've heard a lot of the names. Like, first of all, you got to have a quarterback who's 240 pounds and a guy who's a center who's your Hall of Famer, and then you do have to have other guys. But I had Kelsey on the show the other week, and he said you're getting more live reps of it in a game than most other teams probably even attempt to practice it because they don't want to spend precious practice time doing it. It is a huge advantage. So my last question to you would be your thoughts on the word that maybe Roger Goodell doesn't like it and wants it out and wants to legislate it out. What do you say there?
Hey, we'll play by the rules of whatever it is. I can't be in control of that. All I can be in control of is what's going on here in our thing. I know what you're trying to do, Rich.
No, I'm not.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
I don't mean you. Right. But I guess let's take the commissioner out of it. What if the competition committee gets together and says it's out? I mean, what would you say to that? Because that's your colleagues in the room right there.
I'll cross that bridge when we have to get to it. I will. Okay. Don't make any mistake about it, Rich. Like, until then, I'll have an opportunity to speak on it probably, and I'll make my case, right? I'll make my case on it. And it works at all levels. Like, my brother's a chairman of high school football back in New York, and he's sending me clips of guys, teams in the area running it. And then, we had a little bit of a stall in our Pee Wee football game that my son was playing in. He's playing quarterback. It was a little bit of a stall. We're near the goal line, and we got a stall, and I happened to be standing close to the sideline. I said, "Hey, coach," right? And we got it in. Jacob Sirianni scored on the quarterback sneak. So it's good for football. That's what I'll say.
Put him on a T-shirt. Fantastic. I love it. Listen, Maryland did it 3 times against my alma mater, Michigan. I'm seeing it's at every level right now. So, okay. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.